Start of the season tonight in place of Luke Cornett out with an ankle injury. Injured that ankle at practice yesterday is the two former Wildcat teammates going at one another, and Mikal Bridges winning that one sets up the fast break scoring opportunity for Kelly Oubre.
Well, we know the Suns, when they get out and run, they're going to be effective. They're going to finish things, and Bridges comes up with a nice block, and it's a good transition offensively for the Suns.
They have been a good responsive team in terms of coming out of the locker room into the third quarter as they set up the turnover there. Nice defensive play by Kelly Oubre. Ayton rolling to the basket and able to slip that one up and in, but one of the habits he's going to have to break, I know you and EJ both talk about it, and you see it oftentimes with young players, but bringing the ball down on the floor for that one bounce, it just seems to be a comfort level thing.
Yeah, it's too much time for the defense to recover and collapse on you. Not only just putting the ball on the floor, but just bringing the ball down.
Rubio on the drive and dish finds Ayton. Ayton with his shoulder into defender Gafford, and the Suns putting together an 18-5 scoring run going back to the end of the first half. And Jim Boyd.
And more involved in the offense coming out in that third quarter.
You know, and you look at both of these teams, Annie, and despite their records, you got the Bulls who trail Orlando by 5 games for that final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference, and the Suns coming into tonight trailing Memphis by 6 games in the West. So the door is still open for both these teams despite the injuries and the record. Rubio, tough drive, can't get the reverse. Well, you can see Ricky really playing with a lot of energy, a combination of that All-Star break and getting some support off the bench in terms of minutes played.
Yeah, and as that Monty Williams said, getting those minutes played, and he's getting a little bit more rest. He's fresh, and there's another offensive rebound. They're going to call a block. But
is his first team foul. Suns led by 8 early. And then it was the Bulls putting together the big second quarter, triggered by the Suns' numerous turnovers. Shot clock winding down. 57-53. Book finds some space to operate, gets the easy pull-up. Makes it a 2-point game. Booker with 14, Rubio with a dozen, Ayton with a dozen, and Oubre with 11. Suns with a 20-5 scoring run. Satoransky with a 3-point attempt, comes up well short on that one. Satoransky averaging nearly 14 points the last 3 games. Booker wide open, and down it goes from deep. And the Suns back in front for the first time since back in the first quarter.
That definitely was a 3-point shot competition from last week here in Chicago.
Both 3 of 5 from long range. Levine swings it around. Arcidiacono. Booker on the run out. Arcidiacono giving chase. Book had a quick peek inside to Ayton, but thought better of it. And on the drive there.
That outside shot, and certainly a different team we're seeing in the beginning of this third quarter.
Ayton rolls to the basket.
Great energy, too.
Well, it's the one thing that we talked throughout, and Devin Booker has talked about it a number of times, but just the willingness of this team to hold one another accountable. Levine in the drive, poked away. Suns trying to build on a 13-0 scoring run. Finding Rubio. Ricky behind the stripe, won't get it. And Felicio able to claim the rebound. Ricky 12 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds tonight. Kobe White had the big first half with 15 points. Tied up there, swings it around to Thaddeus Young, who was able to connect on the 3. That's his third 3-point shot of the night. He's got 11 in his 22 minutes. 11 straight starts now. Came off the bench, the 44, the first 45 games of the season. As Oubre
on both ends.
Went that one, but Mikal Bridges with the bounce right in his hands, and a heads-up play by Mikal. Didn't bring it down, quickly off the glass for the putback.
That's what was so pretty about the play. He went up with 2 hands to rebound it, kept it high, and put it back up, as you said.
By 3. Here's White on the drive, and Ayton with a rejection.
bounce off the rim right there. It comes right to Bridges.
Foot raised to the basketball and lead back in the second quarter. Booker working on Levine. Drops it off to Rubio. Ricky. Kind of a half lob, but he'll take the field goal and that great start. 14 points per game, but you and I have talked about